Hi there, Kate Holterhoff, Senior Analyst at RedMonk, and with me I've got Steve O'Grady, Co-founder, Principal Analyst at RedMonk, and we are here at IBM's AR Forum, and we're just going to talk a little bit about what we're seeing here. So, Steve, you want to go first? What are your impressions of the forum?
A lot of AI, as you'd expect. We've been updated by a variety of IBM folks over the past day and a half. Had the opportunity to hear from customers and partners and all that fun stuff. So I think the biggest takeaway for me is that the IBM's AI vision, I think, is one that at least makes sense. I think from my perspective, in that for enterprises when they're going out and trying to tackle specific problems and issues with AI. A lot of times they're going to be doing so with not these sort of general foundational models that get sort of all the flash and attention from a market standpoint, but they're going to be doing so with some smaller, local, fine-tuned models on enterprise data. So one of the facts and figures surfaced today was that in IBM's estimation, only 1% of the data in AI systems currently is enterprise focused. That the overwhelming majority of it has nothing to do with the enterprise. And so their goal is to change that, and it makes sense, to me on paper. But that's me. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say one of my big takeaways is the emphasis on Granite. So when I attended Think in the past, there was sort of a push towards the multi-model strategy, but I see that they're really pivoting so that Granite is front and center, which, looking at some of the charts that show how it compares with some of the other models that it's competing with.
Benchmarking, yeah.
Yeah, the benchmarks suggest that it's actually doing fairly well. So it makes a lot of sense. It seems like a decent strategy.
Yeah, and it's we've seen a variety of vendors take different approaches, right? So some vendors tout their single model. Amazon famously stood up, was it 2 years ago, I think, at reInvent and touted, I think it was 141 models they had available.
Wow.
And so there's very much a paradox of choice, sort of issue, sort of at hand in the sense that enterprises are probably not going to want to sort through dozens and dozens of models. So, I think there's, you want to have some choice. You don't want to be locked into a single model. But, at least from my perspective, I think the focus on, hey, we have a model that, it's going to work for what you want to do for your enterprise needs. Yeah, it makes sense.